Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Yashika.tarot. I am your tarot card reader and your spiritual counselor, available anytime you want. Sorry about that. Well, today we are going to be doing a reading for the upcoming lunar eclipse, and it's going to be in the sign of Aquarius in the Nakshatra Purva Bhadrapad. It's going to happen on 7th September. This is very important, especially this Nakshatra Purva Bhadrapad, because this nakshatra talks about destruction, and it talks about destruction of Maya. And you will see that during this time a lot of the people will go through a difficult time period, especially some of them will go through a physically difficult time period, so health can be a big issue, and some of us will go through a mentally challenging time period where we need clarity for something, and either we will get clarity or we will destroy that thing altogether for which we are seeking clarity. So it's a very dynamic time period, and also lunar eclipses are always known for their intense time period. So without further ado, let us see which signs are going to be the most affected by this lunar eclipse. And I have 4 signs here. The first one is of course Aquarius, because Rahu is in Aquarius, Moon is also going to be there. So Aquarius, things can actually be quite difficult for you mentally. You might deal with a lot of insecurity during this time. And then we have Leo. Leo is going to be highly affected by this time period, and especially in their relationships, friendships, partnerships. This could be business partnerships as well. And then we have Virgo. Virgo and Pisces might deal with health issues. Virgo, because Rahu Moon will be in the 6th house, so of course these health and diseases, some really old problems might come back to the surface. Then Pisces, I think specifically for you, this is going to be a time which is going to give you some kind of loss. So, or you might be dealing with a loss which has already happened in the past, but now it's coming back to the surface, and now it's time to release it, kind of. This could be death of a family member. This could also be a health issue which was there in the past, but now it's resurfacing again. So, and I think finally the sign which is going to be most affected by this lunar eclipse is going to be Capricorn. So Capricorn, I think the reason why it's going to be very affected is because you might deal with some problems related to money matters, and also some problems related to your own family members. This could be, you might also deal with something in your mouth, so teeth problems, or you might just have, for a lot of you might just have bleeding gums during this time. I don't know why that's coming up. This is very interesting. A lot of us will experience deep change in our lives. We will want to create some changes in our lives, in our routine, in our health, diet. There will be a really strong impulse to just do something with ourselves, and especially if you're stuck in your career, I think this time it's going to be really heightened. This experience is going to be heightened, so you might feel very uneasy, very restless, because the change is coming and it's stirring everything up. I think after 7th September, after this lunar eclipse, you will find a lot of clarity in your career, what you want to do and how you want to do it, whether you want to continue something or not, whether you want to end something. I definitely see some changes in career for a lot of people, or you will just change your strategy, how you work. Okay, so the next thing is integration. It is time when you release something, definitely. For a lot of us, it's time to release our insecurities. So what we need to focus on is to release a lot of our insecurities, because the more insecure we are, there will always be a split in our mind. We will always be in conflict. We will always have we will always have two minds, and it is very hard for us to unite them when we have a lot of insecurity. Because people who are very insecure, on one hand they think that they can't do anything, they are worthless, but on the other hand they feel very superior. You will always see this, that there are two extreme ends in people who are very insecure. And this is something that we need to release during this time. This is the flash of clarity that is coming in this time to release on insecurities. And this is the lightning that is going to strike you, which is exactly what Purva Bhadrapad Nakshatra does. And a lot of us will go towards finding more balance in our lives. This could be professional, personal balance. This could be relationship balance in relationships. And this could just be, you wanting a deeper connection with the universe. So the next thing is the rebel. As I said, this lunar eclipse is going to trigger a lot of career challenges for a lot of people. And not just that, but I also feel like a lot of you will also have trouble communicating with your father, or a father figure, or a teacher, or a boss. This challenge could be here because you have a really bad boss, a really bad leader. And yes, something that is coming up very strongly is that during this lunar eclipse, you would want to create something of your own. Like you would want to leave an imprint of yourself on this world. Or you will find that you have hidden leadership qualities. So again, money related things, which is really in sync with the Purva Bhadrapad Nakshatra theme, because the lord or the symbol of the Purva Bhadrapad Nakshatra is Rudra, also known as the Ajaikapada, and that is depicted again by a snake. And of course, during this time, many people would want to do something which is quite risky, and they would want to do it in secret. So with the moon here and also with the ship here, many people would want to do something which can help them financially, materialistically, with the wheel of fortune. But now it's in the reverse. We already had the change card. These are the same cards basically, and this card talks about how you would want to overcome your fears during this time. There is new motivation coming in, and there is definitely a new beginning coming in, but for that you need to overcome your fears. And for a lot of you, this fear is regarding your work, regarding your skills, regarding your education, regarding putting in efforts towards something, a deeper commitment. And this is going to be a big theme for this lunar eclipse. And finally, the Seven of Wands. Yes, cultivating faith in the universe, because Jupiter is currently sitting in Gemini, and we will be more focused on the facts. But the universe does not run on facts. It runs on something that is much deeper, something that is much more conscious. So if you cannot develop trust in the universe, if you cannot develop faith in the universe, you need to bring yourself to a calm state before you make any decision, because you definitely need to work on this. You definitely need to develop more faith in the universe during this time, because it is going to be a challenging time and everything will feel out of control, and only the universe can save you. So that's why you need faith in the universe and learning how to surrender to the divine. And this card in the reverse definitely talks about surrender and how you need to stop fighting the universe, how you need to stop fighting what you were made for. This time is going to be really like a big awakening towards what you are supposed to do in this life. And let's just get a final card. I feel we should. Oh, one card fell out. Oh, look at this strength. You need strength, you need courage during this time. And again, the theme of Leo is coming up, as I already said in the beginning. So Leo, specifically for Leos, stop feeling insecure. Tame yourself, tame your mind, control your mind. The universe is going to reward you for it. And this is not just for Leos, of course, this is for everybody. Look, Ace of Swords in the reverse. You need to shut down your intellectual mind, because the clarity that you are seeking, the ideas that you are seeking, the new beginning that you are seeking is not going to come from this world. It's not going to come from the mind. It's going to come from the heart. It's not going to come from intellect or knowledge. It's going to come from the heart, your emotions, your gratefulness, the universe. It's going to come from everything that is beyond intellect. See, intellect limits you. Intellect is a very limiting property. But if you can keep your mind in control for just 2 days and have faith, you can get through this. Right? If you want a personal session with me, you can WhatsApp me on the WhatsApp number which I have shared in the description. Also, if you want to learn tarot, then also you can message me. Thank you so much. I feel so tired. Okay, bye bye.